Welcome to Song and Story, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Hello, everybody. This is Song and Story. I'm Jennifer Holm, and I've got a great lineup of songwriters here tonight. Tonight we have Dunashay Thomas, Chris Caruvana, and Brianna Fletcher. And we are going to do what we always do and just have a great time and hang out, share some songs and stories and talk and just, just keep it chill.
Keep it chill.
Keep it chill, yeah. So if you guys are watching, just to let you know, if you're on Facebook or on any of the other platforms where you can comment, we can see those comments. So we would love to interact with you. All you have to do is just type in a little comment. It'll pop on this little screen right in front of us and let us know. So please share if you like a song or if you just have a general comment. We'd love to hear from you. So please do. So we'll get started by just letting these lovely humans share a little bit about themselves. And they're going to tell you, obviously, their name in case you missed names, like a lot of people do. And, so would you like to get started, Brianna?
Sure. My name is Brianna Fletcher. I am a country singer-songwriter from Fort Worth, Texas, but always loved playing in Denton. Such a cool environment. I've been playing since I was like 10 and writing since I was 10, so I've got a bunch of cool songs for you guys.
Awesome. Yay! I'm excited to hear that. Cool.
I'm Chris. I do reside in Denton, singer-songwriter. I've been writing only since 18, so it's been 10 years now, I guess.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah. And my name is Dunashay. It's a pleasure to be here. I've been in Denton for 10 years, almost to the date. Originally from Tyler out in East Texas. And, yeah, I've been writing music for about 12 years now. And just every day just trying to get better and enjoy it,
That's awesome. It's an exercise for sure.
Indeed.
I mean, who can say when they first started writing that their first handful of songs were like magic?
No.
Pretty bad, actually.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you
you
have to
gotta
start
start
somewhere, and it takes work, and it takes time and energy and practice and doing things like this to like pull from other people. It's kind of that's one of the reasons why we do this, just to like make connections with people. And you never know what you can learn from someone just from them telling a story about how they came up with the song.
True
So,
that.
yeah. So that's why we do this. Thank you guys for listening. We'll get started.
Awesome.
You want to start?
Sure.
Okay. All right, Brianna.
The first song that I'm going to do is called Love Right Back. It's on my latest album. The story behind this song, I wrote it about 3 years ago, right before I got into the relationship with who's now my husband. And I was pretty broken, and I was like, I am not going to ever do this again. But throughout the relationship, I was like, you know what? If you put yourself out there, you'll get love back. So this is the song I came up with.
Awesome.
To judge, 'cause we never know
so good.
Thanks. I don't know where to look. Where's the camera?
I probably should have told you where the cameras were. Right here. These
These things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That might be less awkward next
That's
time.
hilarious.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's a fail on my part. Sorry. Yeah, those are the cameras right there.
Awesome.
Hi guys. That was great.
Thank you.
And you mentioned earlier you've been married for 3 months.
3 months.
So
Long time.
You took your own advice.
I did.
Good.
I did. It ended up well.
Good.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
Thank
I'm excited to hear
Thank
more.
you.
All right, Chris.
All right, so the first song I'll play, I wrote, seems like, I think a year ago now. It's the longest song that, well, it took me the longest period of time to write the song, probably about 8 months. I was doing sort of a project, writing a song that wasn't about my direct experience, inspired sort of by John Prine in some, but this is a tribute actually to Jacques Brel, who was a Belgian singer-songwriter circa 1960s, who I really admire. So the title is an English translation of one of his titles, but the subject matter is slightly different. So the subject matter is sort of, you go to a restaurant, you see an old couple together and they're not really talking much, and it just feels really sort of extra tragic. So this is sort of about that, I guess.
I love tragic songs.
Well, right, so we're in for a ride today, I guess.
Let's do it.
Here we are again, same old lovers, same old friends. Here we go again, recycle motions without an end. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that it's alright, that every pair is destined to dim in later life. You've lost your taste for war, with nothing to wager, there's none to gain. With silence we could afford the blows of indifference, the swiftness of age. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that it's too late, that we've been too long building this altar we can't replace. Here I am again, same old lover, your same old friend, with the question and some hollow men. If the doubt can detain us, let us be condemned. And I wonder what you're doing, if someone's caught your eye. Have you quenched your thirst for fire? Is it merciless appetite?
That's great.
Thanks.
Your voice is surprising. I don't know why. I guess I didn't know what to expect because I didn't get to hear you before I scheduled you for the show. But you came highly recommended, and I see why. It was great.
Chris is legit.
Yes, and you guys, he's a PhD.
Yes, sir. Newest doctor in my life.
Like, music isn't his main thing. Like, he does other big things. And then he sounds like that. That's great. I love it.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Dunashay?
Well, we mentioned first songs and things like that. This is that I wrote back in 2005. I'd only been playing guitar for about 3 months. and a buddy of mine was going through a situation that I was just kind of watching from afar, and decided to write a song, practice something that I hadn't even really told them about. And I told them finally, and they were like, let's hear this song you wrote. And so we went down in my buddy's room, and they sat on the bed, and I sat in this chair and just closed my eyes, and my legs started shaking. But I just kept playing, and they encouraged me to keep going after, so that's kind of how I got here. I never meant to make you cry. I never meant to tell a lie. But secrets were told that you didn't know, and now I look bad. But baby, don't leave. You're the best thing that I ever had. I can't eat, I can't sleep till you stand at my feet and you tell me that you love me. Your mind's constantly changing. I'm tired of the games you keep playing. You keep playing with my heart. Oh, why did I ever trust in you? Cause that's what lovers often do. But with you, it was different because we didn't have permission to be together. Together, ever, 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 yeah. I can't eat, I can't sleep till you stand at my feet and you tell me that you love me. See, your mind's constantly changing. I'm tired of the games you keep playing. You keep playing with my heart. I just want you to see you're the only girl for me. You took my heart down to the ground, and now I can't eat, I can't sleep till you stand at my feet and you tell me that you love me. You see, your mind's constantly changing. I'm tired of the games you keep playing. You keep playing with my heart. 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 You keep playing with my heart.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yay. Your voice is very soulful. What do you listen to?
Some everything. And I mean it. I mean, I might be listening to some John Coltrane in the morning or some Brazilian music, and then by lunchtime I'm listening to this grooving neo-soul band called Moonchild, and then I'm listening to some Tribe Called Quest or Nas and Lauryn Hill by 3 o'clock, and then I might put on some Willie Nelson by 4 o'clock. Just whatever moves the soul.
Awesome. That's good. That makes a really well-rounded songwriter.
Stevie Wonder's my favorite, though.
Oh, my gosh. He's amazing.
I can't believe I didn't throw him in there.
That's okay.
But it's just a variety.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
You have a very soulful speaking voice.
Yeah,
too.
you do. Yeah,
Like, even when
it's
you're
kind of
playing
a-
and talking, I'm like, I could listen to that.
You have this chill vibe about you. It's just like, yeah, just This is the compliment Dunashay hour. So if you have a compliment for Dunashay, type it into your comment box and send it our way.
I got nothing but love for y'all too. Thank you.
Well, that was great. You guys ready for round 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
All right. This next song is called Fairfully and Beautifully Me. I wrote this song about a year ago. And this song I feel like is for all the girls and guys out there who are like struggling with self-love and who are seeing all these celebrities on TV and they're like, how can I ever be like that, or how can I ever look like that? Well, you can't, because it's not real. So this is my song to the girls looking at TV shows and feeling bad about themselves. I never want anybody to feel that way, so this is my song to them.
That's great.
Thank you.
It's a great message.
Exactly what I was going to say. Great message in that
you.
song.
I feel like it needs to be heard, so.
It does.
For
Keep
sure.
sharing it.
Yeah, and you've been given a gift to like, and a platform to be able to share important messages like
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
Doing it well.
Thanks.
Doing it.
Doing it.
Doing it well.
Yeah, there
Doing
you
it,
go.
doing it.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah. Anyway, That was great. I
Thank
loved
you.
it. All right, Chris.
All right, the next song I'll play is not really about particularly anything, unfortunately. So
That's okay.
it
Sometimes
is
this happen.
that's true. I mean, so it is. It was sort of an idea that sparked in my mind, and it took a long time to culminate into a song. But I like coffee a lot, so this song.
Get it.
So this song is it's in Spanish, but in the English translation of the title will be "Coffee Kisses." So let's see. Oops.
Quédate así que quiero estudiar tu cuerpo, con mis manos navegar las olas de tu pelo, olvidarlo todo y saciarme en tus ojos, alcanzar el cielo colgado en tus labios y bésame con tus besitos de puro café. Despierta mi alma que esta noche no hay más nada que perder. Refúgiate en mis brazos hasta el amanecer, y cuando salga el sol que ilumina tu piel, ese sabor de ti perfuma mi ser. Me hago eterno con tu desnudez y bésame con tus besitos de puro café. Despierta mi alma que esta noche no hay más nada que perder, y bésame con tus besitos de puro café. Despierta mi alma que esta noche no hay más nada que perder. Que perder.
Nice.
And he's multilingual.
I was like,
Guys. That was so great. Okay, so, and also I probably should have paid more attention to my Spanish classes in college. That was so good, though. It never occurred to me, like, people who speak more than one language might write music in more than one language. Hi, everybody. Yes, you can come to the Discover Denton Center, by the way, guys, and we can see you and you can hear us. So it's just a really cool, fun thing. That was great, Chris. Okay, so can you give, like, a brief translation of maybe, like, the chorus section?
Yeah, so the chorus says, well, it's, kiss me with coffee kisses, awake my soul, because tonight there's nothing to lose. Generic.
That's great, though. Like,
This man's legit.
I've never heard a song called Coffee Kisses, and you wrote one, and it's great. And it's in Spanish. That's awesome. So
Dope.
cool. And it had a great feel.
Thanks.
Dude, can I borrow a capo for this one?
Yeah.
I ran out of the house too quickly and left two. How do you leave two capos? I usually have a backup. I'd use the backup. But
Keep one in your car.
I used to.
then he forgot it.
Yeah, right.
Good one.
Yeah. Fitting. You know, Brianna inspired me to play this next one as she was just talking about. You just loving yourself, and that's something that I was really harping on back in 2015. Even though I wrote this song about 4 years prior, it didn't really start to click with me and really start to become something that I played more often until 2015. And I just always started out by telling people, look, we all have our secrets and we all have our flaws, but you know what? We're all beautiful people, and we just have to embrace that and look and see that in the next person. You know, it doesn't matter the things that you've done, the things that you've come from. Like, we all come from the same source at the end of the day, and it's just important to unconditionally love. I heard that lyric in there, and that was one of the things that I was really about, was unconditional love. So here's a tune called Secrets and Flaws. Excuse me, that don't sound good. Wouldn't believe in all the things I had to go through just to get here. I'm surprised you're still alive to see your face, even though it doesn't show. Down inside I know you know that you're the last person that I'd ever replace. What happened to getting away, making the difference, the season and the day? I guess that's all behind us now. Now you just sit on your throne, pretending happy, sleeping alone. You got me wondering how. When I know your secrets, and I know your flaws, none of them matter to me at all. At all. As we get older, the world gets colder behind your shoulder. You should see people waving, smiling, faking, Grady backstabbers indeed. But hold your head up high above, walking towards the sky. Keep fighting for what you know is right, because I know your secrets, and I know your flaws, and none of them matter to me at all, at all. So don't ever let them tell you you have nothing to give. You know the choice is yours. You have your life to live. Have your life to live. It's not the end of the world, just diamonds turning into pearls. Just take a look at how fast the time flies. That you know it, but it was a disguise. One day you will see how happy that you could be. But you got to keep on walking to the light. And when you fight, you got to fight with all your might. And in due time, I know that things are gonna turn out right. Because I know your secrets, and I know your flaws, but none of them matter to me at all. let them tell you you have nothing to give. Oh no, no, no. You know the choice is yours. You have your life to live. Have your life to live.
That's great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
all those chords.
You guys are doing a great job so far. I'm loving what you guys are bringing to the table. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is Jennifer Holm for Song and Story. And tonight with me, I have some really great artists. They're all real different, which is great. Last week, or the last show we did was a lot like that. And it was a really cool environment to hear three people with three different approaches to music, and it was just really cool to see. So tonight with me I have Brianna Fletcher, Chris Caruvana, and Dunashay Thomas. And that last song was Dunashay singing Secrets and Flaws. Can people buy that online?
Yes, you can. That's on my album Unconditional Love. You can find it on iTunes, Amazon. There's some other ways around it too. Either way, I just want to share my music.
Well, you should go buy it.
You should.
You should. I'll make sure to post links to these lovely people, to their music and websites and all that stuff, so that you guys can go look back and go spend a little bit of money and
Show a little bit of love.
show a little bit of love. That was great. Love that. Cool.
Am I next?
All right, Brianna.
All right, this next song is a song I wrote actually for my wedding. This is a song that Zach and I danced to, and it's called Forever and a Day. It's very lovey-dovey, but it's one of my favorite songs, so I figured
It
I
should
would
be.
like
There you go.
Yeah.
My soul was broke until your eyes met mine. Sparks flew in healed wounds when you made me smile. I can feel our love is real. Twirl me around in my best dress.
Yeah, girl, you nail those pop country hooks.
Right?
Way to go.
I hope one day they'll be on the radio.
That's awesome. Very good.
Thanks.
And it's super lovey-dovey.
It's so lovey-dovey.
It's great, though. There's always a need for lovey-dovey songs.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Always need one really good one. Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Thanks.
Well, we're getting some comments. Corey, do you even lift Chris?
I'm not sure.
Thanks for commenting, Corey.
Yeah.
And Ryan.
Hey, fellas.
You got a fan base, I see.
Some friends, yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
Friends and fans.
We are reading comments from Facebook, and I'm assuming it's Facebook. So please, if you don't
It's
knock
okay.
that over, we would love to hear from you. Please comment. Hello, Ryan and Corey.
Yeah, we can post some more.
Hello, mates.
Yeah, post some more. We like to read them.
Oh, here comes one.
Share some love. Corey says, ask him how much he deadlifts. How much do you deadlift, Chris?
Still at 425. Trying to make it up, man.
Oh.
Wait. Are you serious? 425? That's a lot of weight. Isn't it?
Do you
I don't know
believe,
anything
bro?
about this. Do you even? Okay, you guys. Chris, PhD, UNT professor, songwriter, multilingual, deadlifts 425 pounds. No big deal. What are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But really.
But really.
Carpe diem, as they say.
Yeah. Maybe we should all write songs about striving for more. After
I
dinner.
wish I could do that.
Oh my gosh.
Get you some
Oh my gosh,
stuff.
that's so good. And now it's Chris's turn to share.
All right, so I guess back to business. I guess so. This next song is also not really about particularly anything, except my hopes and dreams since an early age was to be actually an R&B singer, maybe a pop R&B neo soul. That was made clear. So again, this is at an early age, probably 2001, 2002 when I got Usher's 8701 album, and I said yes, this is what I have to do with my life. So that hasn't come to pass yet, but it's in the works. So we'll see.
Girl, I know you wanna feel this love. Come to me, I guarantee I'll fill you up. And if the sun comes up, you know we won't have to stop. It's time for us, let's drink it up to the very last drop and sing. Oh baby girl, just sing. I wanna feel ecstasy, so sing. Oh baby, just sing. Well, I wanna know it feels good with me. Girl, I love the way your body makes its melody. Your every breath, how you undress, it's all I need. You're all that was missing to make the song complete. I'll be the bow, you be the string. I said a passion will ring. I wanna make your body sing. Oh baby girl, just sing. Well, I wanna feel ecstasy, so sing. Oh baby, just sing. Well, I wanna know it feels good with me. With me, yeah.
love
Thank you.
that. Okay, so what do you listen to? Because the first song was definitely kind of in this like singer-songwriter, folky type of vibe, and that was obviously like neo soul, R&B, pop.
Yeah, so I listen to anything I can get my hands onto, really. I mean, so growing up, I think just hanging around with my parents, getting like driven back and forth from school, they listened to country radio.
Oh, nice.
So I had a little bit of like Alan Jackson and stuff coming up, and then later on I got into like rap and R&B as on the radio, and then later on that evolved deeper and more into like the soul sort of realm, and after that I got more into like ethnic music. So I listened to some like gamelan and some African spiritual stuff, and really all kinds of stuff. I mean,
That's awesome.
I love it all. It's all good.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's all good.
That's awesome. Corey is a comedian.
Yeah.
We should have him.
Corey's a man of many talents.
Corey, are you a
That's true.
songwriter?
MC.
That's hilarious.
That's right.
Corey says, well, you guys can read the comments. Read the comments. They're pretty funny. Very cool. Yeah. You guys are great. I'm pumped about tonight. Thanks for coming on.
Very good
Thanks.
time. Thank you
Thanks
for having us.
Of course.
This next one is one that I wrote almost 5 years to the date, and it's crazy to think about the trials, tribulations, highs, lows that I've gone through since. But I wrote this song at a time that I didn't really know what was going to happen in the next month. But it was really when I started to come into the way that I think these days, which is that everything will be all right and everything is as it should be. And I think about it as Texans, we're always complaining, and the weather's changing right now, and it's about to get cool and cooler, and at one point it'll be cold, and you'll hear some murmurings around the way about people saying, I just can't wait till it heats up again. I'm ready for summer. And you guys remember what we just got out of. We're so happy with the weather right now. And I just say be weary whenever you talk about going back to the heat, because the things that you left behind, you probably left behind for a reason. So be weary of talking about whenever you want to go back to the heat. Enjoy where you are right now, because you were there for a reason. There's a lesson to learn out of it. So anyways, enough of that lecture. Here is Back to the Heat. I tried to point my finger at someone else instead of looking in the mirror at my own self. I was trying to deny what I knew inside, had a sign of sensibility, eyelids slide. Now my eyes are open and my ears are too, listening and searching for something new. But be careful what you wish, or you might get served a dish while everything you want is at the bottom of your list. But oh, when it's over, won't you wake me up from my sleep? But now that it's colder, I wanna go back to the heat. Alright. Back to the heat. Before I knew, I was staring in the face of a man I never seen before in my life. And though he had that smile, I just couldn't reconcile. Nobody said just stand a minute in the night. Over and over, I vowed I could change myself and my surroundings, but all that remained was unopened letters and me sitting in the dark. If you're looking for a change, well, that's a real fine place to start. But oh, when it's over, won't you wake me up from my sleep? Oh, oh, but now that it's colder, I want to go back to the heat. But the summer's faded away and the winter has arrived, and I find myself barely alive. Good things come to those who wait, but I just can't catch a break. Man, I swear it's not too late for a change. Gotta keep my focus in place. I gotta keep on walking straight, and I won't hesitate when I finally get the chance for a change. For a change, yeah. But oh, when it's over, won't you wake me up from my sleep? But now that it's cooled up, I wanna go back to the heat. Gotta go back to the heat. Take me back to the heat. Gotta go back to the heat. Oh, no, no.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's so great. And so true. In about 2 months, everybody's going to be like, it's so cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it is applicable to all kinds of different things.
We're very fickle people.
So much wisdom in that, Dunashay. So much wisdom in that.
It's a crazy time.
Yeah. You guys teaching lessons and stuff.
Who would have thought songwriters are so deep?
Learning lessons is more like it.
Yes. That was great, Dunashay.
Thank you
for
very
sharing
much,
that.
Jennifer.
I actually remember that song like now that you played it from playing with
Yeah,
you
it was
years
pretty.
ago.
It was pretty new then.
I was like, that song sounds so familiar.
Means a lot more to me now than it did then too. That's
Oh,
the
no.
crazy part.
Isn't that weird how that happens?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful part about writing songs.
Mhm.
You know, that's why sometimes I'm like, man, this is bigger than us, because you'll write something, and it may not even be about you, and then later on you'll get something out of it. The words that you wrote, the wisdom that you laid down. I'm like, man, I didn't really write that.
I've had that happen so many times, and then you're just like, oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's so true. That's really cool. Yeah. Very cool.
Well, this next song is not about lessons at all. This song,
That's okay.
the song is about creepy dudes and
There's lessons
legit.
involved in that. There's a lot of lessons.
just guys who are not good. This is what that song's about.
Get your greasy little slimy hands away from me now. Don't try to move in, don't come too fast. I know that game you're playing ends with me all alone, but I won't fall victim to your sorry, you're not taking me home. Tonight, I won't settle for anything less than a gentleman. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Honey, you've got a bad name for pouncing on prey. Any chance you get, whatever you can take. Don't care what you do, just don't walk my way, Mr. Heartbreak. Mr. Heartbreak. I see the way you look at every girl when they walk by. To think that I would notice, you must be blind. You can't expect to sweep me off my feet with a little whiskey and a song with a killer beat. Tonight, I won't settle for anything less than a gentleman. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Honey, you've got a bad name for pouncing on prey. Any chance you get, whatever you can take. Don't care what you do, just don't walk my way, Mr. Heartbreak. You think you're harmless, but you're so heartless. It's all funny and games till someone gets hurt. so heartless. To you, I'm nothing more than a miniskirt. I won't settle for anything less than a southern gentleman. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Honey, you've got a bad name for pouncing on prey. Any chance you get, whatever you can say. Don't care what you do, just don't walk my way, Mr. Heartbreak. Not today. Thanks.
That's awesome. What do you listen to, Brianna?
Well, growing up, I always listened to Rascal Flatts, and I feel like that's been.
How young are you?
I'm pretty young. I'm sorry.
I was like, that just like blew my mind.
I
That's
just
not
turned
a bad
23.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that young, but that's who I always listened to. Me and my sister would always listen to them, like repeat, and I feel like I got my vocal stylistics from them.
I hear that. Yeah.
And I loved the way that they would write their songs, and so always listen to them. And of course, like now they still listen to them. They're still awesome. They're still my favorite. Like that's my dream people to sing with would be Rascal Flatts. But Carrie Underwood, a lot of like more pop country. I don't listen to a lot of like Texas country. I feel like for me to sing Texas country wouldn't sound right, just because that's not who I am. But I also love pop, and I love alternative music and anything that's like different.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
That's awesome. You guys are really diverse in your listening. I love that. It's really cool. Cool. That was great.
Thank you.
Yes, I think any single woman. Zach. Hey, Zach. She
Thanks,
is good.
babe.
Thanks for commenting. I don't know that I can say that word on air.
That's my husband. Sorry.
Oh, it is. Hey, Zach. Of course she's good because you're married to her. You can't say anything other than that. Thanks for tuning in, Zach. Way to pick a good one.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for not commenting on our wedding song. Love you. Just kidding.
Ooh.
You missed your opportunity, buddy. It's okay. You're making up for it.
He's okay. He does good.
We have 2 Corys. Hey, Corey Davis. Bless. I'm assuming that's like bless. Not like, well, I mean, who knows? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting.
Who knows? Yeah,
Trying
right.
to interpret one word comments. Ooh, thanks for tuning in and for commenting. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate ya.
Appreciate you.
Well, if you're just tuning in, I'm Jennifer Holm. This is Song and Story, a radio show on DentonRadio.com, where we hang out with songwriters from the area. They share music. I get to listen to it and ask some questions. And it's fun. It's real fun. If you're a songwriter and are interested in being on the show, email me. You can message me on the Facebook page, the Song and Story Facebook page. Facebook.com/Song and Story, but I think we're tagged, so just click on the tag. There, I will have, after the show tonight, I will have links to all these wonderful people's music, websites, etc., so that you can go find them online, buy music, follow them, what's coming from them in the future, etc. So go follow Song and Story on Facebook. We also have an Instagram page, Song and Story Denton. Go follow us. Thanks for listening. Tonight with me is Brianna Fletcher. She just played that killer song about creepy dudes. Because that's real.
It is real.
I also have Chris Caruvana, our multi-talented, do-it-all strong man. And Dunashay Thomas, our insightful wisdom thrower-outer.
The guru.
She's putting some big words on me. I don't know
Oh,
if
you
I'm
know,
worthy
I
of.
mean, I'm no PhD or anything.
Yeah. I barely graduated.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for joining us, guys. Chris,
Yeah.
You ready?
Alright, yeah. So, speaking about just the art of songwriting, this next song is really the first song that I would consider, where we had mentioned something about, like, the first handful is sort of a negligible bunch. This is the first one that I wrote that I think was worth anything, if whatever that means. And it's I forgot this artist's name, but she once said that the songs just write themselves, and I definitely feel like that with this one. I was just up in high school, couldn't go to sleep, and I was just diddling around learning how to play the guitar. And this song came out of, thin air, as it were. So, yeah.
Guitar in hand to tell you a story. I hope you'll understand that behind those closed curtains there's nothing to be afraid of. And if you grow uncertain, just ask what you are made of. And I came to you with some hope in hands, just sat by and watched as you cultivated the land. Saw a star fall right before my eyes. Or was it just you in a clever disguise? If you're afraid of the dark, just take my hand. And on this road we'll embark. Let's take a gamble and find out where we land. We'll by your side, I'll still be. I'll write your name in the sand. Like the flowers in the spring, just blowing in the wind. And I could hear you sing these words of enchantment that captured my heart. And from that still moment I rose from the dark. And on the dock where the night we stood, I told you not to worry. I did what I could. And as you began to whisper your fears into my ear, I wrapped my arms around you. I'll always be here. If you're afraid of the dark, just take my hand. And on this road we'll embark. Let's take a gamble and find out where we land. Well, by your side I'll still be. I'll write your name in the sand.
Very cool.
Thanks.
Love it when songs write themselves.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's so many, like you said earlier, about the ones that take 8 months, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to finish this song.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to rip it out and just toss it.
But sometimes you got to sit it down.
It's true.
It's not ready to be done yet.
I've got one of those right now. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, just be patient with it.
Oh my gosh.
It'll work out whenever it needs to. See, you inspire me. I was gonna play another one, but I'm gonna play this one instead. This song is called Gethsemane, and it's one that I wrote a couple of years ago as I was going through this period of my life that was transitioning from one stage of it to the next, and I was thinking about what was to come and all the beauty in that and everything that had passed, and I didn't know what was up ahead of me, but I said, whatever it is, I'm ready to step up to the plate. And I just want to encourage anybody out there that's had a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, or maybe you feel like this isn't your year. Just hang in there, because what you're going through and that adversity, if you just stay cool, that character is going to define you, because you got to realize you've made it up to this point. Everything that you've been through, you're still here. So continue to be resilient in your efforts and your endeavors, and you'll make it out.
Said that there's a garden where the trees will bring you peace, and I've heard that many souls have been there to get down on their knees. And I know I'm not perfect in my actions, and at times I've even questioned my own heart. But I won't let that though turn into distraction as I set myself apart. So if today be that day, then I'm ready to rise. But if not, then let this cup pass me by. Adversity is what makes you when your back's against the wall. You take a look around you and there's nobody to call. Well, just take a look inside, and the solace that you'll find is knowledge of yourself and a greater peace of mind. At many times I've wondered what's the purpose of my life, and it's easy to get caught up in all this earthly strife. But just know that you're above it. Don't you let it hold you back. Just keep your eyes on the horizon. Find a way to stay on track. So if today be that day, then I'm ready to rise. But if not, then let this cup pass me by. When life gives you struggles, don't let your knees buckle. Yeah, I know that things are tough, and I know that we struggle, but when your back's against the ropes, you start seeing double. Just focus even harder, find the way out of the rubble. Why don't you get creative with opportunities? Approaching each case with legitimacy. Gotta get your weight up and get into the zone. And to success, you will make yourself prone. If you think I'm lying, try it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And if anybody wants to doubt, I guess we're on a different route. And for those who remain, you notice a change within yourself. Oh, it's contagious, being courageous and so advantageous to your life. There's inspiration you can find in the garden. Revolutions there for the starting. Always left behind for the bodies. Won't you rise? Won't you rise? Open your eyes, see the surprise. Ooh. So if today be that day, then I'm ready to rise. But if nothing left this cup, pass me by in Gethsemane, to find my destiny and see what's next for me.
I could hear so many different things in there. Like a little bit of indie R&B kind of vibe, a little bit of like this like old school R&B soul type of thing. That was really cool.
If people ask me, and they do all the time, oh, so what kind of music do you play? I'll tell them, hey, look, if
Yes.
you imagine Stevie Wonder, John Mayer, Michael Jackson, and Usher combined into one, that's my style. And everybody that knows me and has heard me for, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty accurate.
accurate.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to take from all these people that I was learning how to sing like and just make it my own. And that's the message that I just try to tell people. Like that is my message, is that each and every one of us has something that is unique to us. And whether it's singing, whether it's painting, whether it's having an uplifting word, it doesn't matter. Each of us has an important role to play and something that makes us unique. And you got to figure that out. You really do. And sometimes you got to go into the garden to figure that out. And I promise you, if you will just really put your intention on that, you'll figure it out. There's an answer. I promise you. And so that's really why I wrote that song. And I truly believe that. And that is my message.
That's awesome. Pastor Dunashay.
Right?
Have you thought about being an inspirational speaker?
That is part of the journey.
That's awesome.
No, it really is.
Good. That's awesome. It suits you. Like your personality, I don't know that I believe in auras, but like your vibe is so right down that aisle. Just
Well, thank you.
encouraging and inspiring and uplifting, and
It's intoxicating.
yeah, it is. It makes people want to be around you too.
Well,
Which is why you have all these people on here going, "Hey, Dash."
they ain't all for me, but I love y'all too, even if you're not here for me.
Hey, Andrea, thanks for tuning in. You haven't missed her. Brianna's up next, actually. Good timing.
Zach
Good
said it's
time.
accurate that you sound like all those poor people.
Cool, appreciated that.
Yeah. And like every person that I've talked to that's been on this show has said, I don't really like when people ask me, what's your style or what's your genre? Because most people will say, I listen to everything and I pull from everything to kind of influence my sound and the way that I write, the things that inspire me, those kinds of things. And it's true. And I think it's just a common challenge to be like, I kind of want to put myself in lots of categories. Do I have to pick just one?
Exactly. It's a side effect of our society and the want to label so they can quickly put you in a department. But that's what I'm saying. Like, each of us is so unique. So whenever somebody really wants to bottle you in, it's there's more to each and every one of us in that. And I feel like we deserve better than that, you know? Sit down and
For
really
sure.
get to know somebody and what they
Yeah.
really do sound like.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I feel like the music industry is getting more understanding and like flexible with genres now. So it used to be like, if you're country, you have to sing this way, and
Yeah.
they have to have steel guitar in your track, and you have to do this. But I feel like they're more.
it took the power of the internet and
Yeah.
accessibility and,
Yeah.
and not having to go through record companies and these people who were making these decisions. Now you can go find somebody that's not really making any money, but they just want to do music and be expressed with that, you know? It's a beautiful time to live, people. As
Yeah.
crazy as it is. So it can be a beautiful time.
I agree, absolutely.
That's true. I read a study recently about, I'm kind of a nerd, a study about the evolution of genre and how initially there were just like the core groups of style or genre of music, and then over time now we have when you click a drop down menu on what's your style on like SoundCloud or whatever, when you're whatever it is, you have like 40 options depending on what website you're looking through.
And like 3 subgenres.
Yeah, and then you can click as many as you want. That's just the coolest thing. And because people evolve, they take something and then they make it their own, like you said, Dunashay, and it becomes less of a, fitting into a category and being able to like truly express yourself and have your own take on something. as broad as music and genre.
Yeah,
Indeed.
So, cool.
I agree.
Thanks for sharing that, Dunashay.
Oh, no doubt.
Good conversation.
Indeed.
Well,
Hey, Brianna,
this next
batter
song,
up.
right? It's called Free. Long story short, I have a nonprofit anti-bullying foundation. And what we do is we go into schools and we do live concerts, and then we have teens talking to teens about how to de-bully their school. Debully.org if you want to check it out. And the whole point of our assemblies is to approach the bully. A lot of people always approach the bullied. But we want to be able to relate and sing songs that are the kids will take in, and they won't just say, oh, they're just singing pop songs. So I wrote this song, and I'll be performing it in the upcoming fall tour, and it's just about being free and being yourself, and no matter what somebody says or if somebody tries to break you down, that there's always a way to get back up.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. All I remember is the last thing you said to me. No, I don't need help, I'm fine. Just worry about yourself this time. You see, I've got everything figured out. I know what I want, and I want it now. There's no time to waste. Nothing can stand in my way. I'm gonna reach for the stars that light up the sky. Won't let anyone tell me that I can't shine. There's only one thing for me, and it's my destiny. Say whatever you want, your words will get to me. Oh, I'm free, free to be who I wanna be. Oh, I'm free. You think that I've lost my mind? Well, honey, you're out of line, 'cause I'm just following my dreams. Can't ignore when my heart screams. You see, I've got everything figured out. I know what I want, and I want it now. There's no time to waste. Darling, don't stand in my way. I'm gonna reach for the stars that light up the sky. Won't let anyone tell me that I can't shine. There's only one thing for me, and it's my destiny. Say whatever you want, your words won't get to me. Oh, I'm free, free to be who I wanna be. Oh, I'm free. Watch me do whatever I want to. I'm gonna prove to you and make my dreams come true. And I reach for the stars that light up the sky. Won't let anyone tell me that I can't shine. There's only one thing for me, and it's my destiny. Say whatever you want, your words won't get to me. Oh, I'm free, free to be who I wanna be. Oh, I'm free,
That's awesome. Okay, so cool. You're 23 and you have a nonprofit.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
a
out to
big deal.
Kadra. Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all, make yourself comfortable. Hang out.
But
You made it just in time. That's
my-
really cool.
Yeah, so being a kid and going through bullying, I never wanted anybody else to have to go through that. So trying to find a new approach that kids would be willing to listen to. So I look young, so I can get away with looking like a teen, and they're like, yo, she's not an adult. We don't have to be scared of her. So they listen to me. And
That's cool.
I've had so many girls come up to me afterwards and say that I saved their life and that I've changed their life, so it's just a really satisfying thing to do, and it's awesome.
That's awesome. Guys.
That's brilliant.
You guys are super awesome. I'm just super encouraged by you. The way that you guys are just sharing everything and using your platforms to make a difference and just really cool. That's awesome.
Thanks.
What was it? Debullying.org?
Debully.org. DEBULLY.
Debully.org. And you do fall tours.
We're starting the end of October.
That's really cool. You just tour high schools or whatever?
We do middle schools. I feel like that's when it was the worst for me, and I feel like that's when kids
It's
are
an important time.
able
middle
to
school.
change their ways and not get so crazy.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Thanks.
Very neat.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, check it out. There's a link in the comments to the website, debully.org.
And if anybody wants to volunteer, let us know.
Oh, yeah. Nonprofits always need volunteers, you guys. So check it out.
He's
cool.
being too nice.
Zach. She is rocking the vocals, though. But also it's his job to be like, my wife is awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Way to go, Zach. You're doing a great job. Thanks for watching. Very cool, Brianna.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for sharing. All right, Chris.
All right, let's see. It's another one of those songs that wrote itself, although this one, I guess differently, didn't write itself in only one night. It took 2 days between.
Sorry.
Right, yeah.
It didn't write itself. It only took 2 minutes.
Right. No, I mean, it was when I was waiting tables around the age of 19, and 2 days off, got off work and I was really tired, and I wrote the first verse and the chorus, and nothing else was happening. And then on the next day I returned to it, and then the second verse happened. So, and that was it. That's all she wrote. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's nice when they write themselves. Exactly.
Thoughtful words could never describe all the things that I feel tonight. And though the moonlight, it never cut me so thin, wishing to get lost in your skin. So weak, the world surrounds me, so hurt, but still astound me. Save me, will love me, touch me like your heart has never failed. Yeah, and hold me, will grow me, savor every wonder that we've built. Don't let them fall. Don't let me fall. I'm waiting for something that's not there. I'm running my fingers through your hair. And oh, if you just let your feet touch the floor, when come to me, I'll give you more. So alone, I need you to save me. So destroyed, well, I want you to crave for me. Save me, will love me, touch me like your heart has never failed. Yeah, and hold me, will grow me, savor every wonder that we've built. Don't let them fall. don't let me fall.
Great. I guess it was worth the time, the extra day that it took to
Right, yeah, that one extra day.
Right
Yeah.
during your shift. Like, don't front like you weren't just keeping that loop through your head. All right.
That's
yeah,
real,
yeah.
though.
And then you get home as soon as you probably wrote it down on your pad, man.
What's your writing process like, Chris? Like, do you have a method that you usually kind of stick to, or?
When I was 18, 19, those songs just wrote them. I didn't think about it. Just those things happened. Right. So the last song that I wrote, and the last couple, like the last 2, 3, or 4, take a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It's just age. setting
Getting
in.
older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots more on your mind.
Getting busy, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Busy,
Yeah.
especially. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right, Dunashay.
All right.
Judy was a girl who just looked out for herself. She didn't care for others, no, she didn't need no help. At least that's what she thought before I took her by surprise. She couldn't believe the sight she saw right there before her eyes. There are 1,000 people dancing in the street on Friday night. People playing on some trash cans underneath the bright street lights. She flips a coin and chose the joint. She figures that it's best that she get going. So she's moving along. She steps into the crowd, says to herself that it's too loud. Soon enough she's sucked inside and she begins to shout. A young man grabs her by the hand and he tells her, come with me. She doesn't really trust him, but she has no choice, you see. He looks her in the eyes, says, hello, my name is Clyde, and you don't have to be my bunny, but I'd love to let you ride. I'll slide slow, I promise. You don't believe me that I'm honest, now do you? Well, I can't blame you. But now, what do you have to lose? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Judy and Clyde had the time of their life, just dancing until the early morn. You say there's lessons to learn, like how to discern as they see you out of love, while many others out of scorn. Just take the time to look inside and find out who you are, because deep inside of all of us is a hidden superstar. It might take a while, but you trust me, child, it will be worth your every mile. I swear, oh yes, I swear, we've got to learn how to share, to survive. Judy learned that night to let her guard down, while she rode all over town, hair blowing in the wind. And Clyde right by her side, he's being impatient, not seeking relations, just wanting to be friends. Because everyone you meet ain't out to get you in the sheets or leave you dead out in the streets. But as far as you can see, you don't trust them. You don't love them like you're above them. You don't think of them.
You gave a shout out to Fry Street in that song. Yes?
No, to be honest, I was thinking about a night like this, and I'm not going to lie. So I was thinking about a night like on a Denton Square. You got the lights everywhere. People are just feeling the vibe. You know, Brianna earlier was talking about creepy guys. And as a person, like, honestly, I just never met a stranger type character. And sometimes you can just tell when you walk up to somebody that you want to meet. And they could just be somebody that you want. They just look like an interesting person. But creepy people, creepy dudes have done such a horrible job of making it harder for us just to say, hey, what are you about? You know, so I wrote this song because I wanted to tell a story about people that just organically meet and just letting your inhibitions go and go with it, because not everybody's out there to hurt you. You got to really learn how to discern. Just like I said, eyes to see out of love, because there are a lot of people that do want to do you harm. But if you just ask for discernment, I feel like you can tell those people that you need to meet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of why I wrote that song and wanted to tell a story.
Cool. That's great.
Called Judy and Clyde, also on my album Unconditional Love.
That you can buy on iTunes
Yes, you can.
and Amazon. Is it on? Do you guys have Spotify accounts?
Mhm.
Okay.
That too. That's what I was saying by the
You can
the
get
other
around
way,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
The
You get
other
around
way.
from-
Yeah, you should just
from
pay
mine.
for it.
It's all good.
But, yeah. Very cool. We probably have time for like one more round. What is, real quick, because I'm going to ask all of you guys this, you're next. What is your process for writing? Like, do you have a
I do.
routine?
There's a process to it. For me, usually I start with the music, and it may just be a section of the song. I may just have some chords figured out, a progression, a riff, or something like that I can't get out of my head. So I run that through, and I start thinking about a melody line, and just kind of going for some words that might fit in there, and then the words come. And then I build upon, I may write the chorus first or vice versa, and I just start building upon that. And then I kind of leave time for the bridge, because for me, bridge is the favorite part of the song, because you get to kind of take it to a different direction, and it can almost be a different song in itself. And you kind of got to figure out a maze of how to tie it back in, where's your turnaround, this, that, and the third. So that's pretty much my process.
Cool. Awesome.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have a very conventional process. I almost call it like word vomit. Like I'll just like
Like journal, like starting out with journaling or
yeah,
something?
like I'll play like for 5 seconds and it's like bleh. Like that's exactly what I'm feeling comes out. It's always a very quick process. I've always written songs very quickly. But if I ever do get stuck, I always like will do first verse, chorus, and then leave it, and then come back and like reassess. But yeah, I guess you could call my process word vomit.
The word vomit songwriter.
Let's just call it projectile.
Projectile.
Let's just leave it at
She's a
that.
projectile
This is what I'm
songwriter. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe as you get older.
Right, yeah.
Ugh.
Start slowing down.
Maybe not. I mean, maybe it'll always be easy. It's different for everybody.
But there was like a year, like, and that's never happened before, that I just didn't write anything. And I feel like it's seasons of life that you go
Totally.
through.
Most definitely.
Especially
Totally.
when you're busy and like you're nonstop doing things and you don't think of it to make time for it. You just kind of forget about it. So
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
always try to make it a priority now.
Yeah, for sure. And when you expend a lot of energy in a lot of different areas, songwriting requires energy.
Yeah.
Most
Like a
definitely.
different kind of
Like
energy.
brain
And so-
energy.
Totally. And so when you're kind of spread kind of thin,
Mm-hmm.
that's usually the place that it suffers the most. Is
Or like just change your
Creative
environment
outlet.
and try
Yeah.
something that is not in your everyday. That's what I try to do. So
yeah. Cool. Good
well,
to know.
this next song is called Home. I feel like a lot of songwriters can actually relate to this song. It's like about working that 9 to 5 and just feeling so burnt out and feeling like, I feel like a lot of songwriters, a lot of musicians, a lot of singers don't really feel like they fit in anywhere and they always feel like the outsider. And that could just be my inner drama queen, but but especially when you work in an environment that's not your passion, like or that you work in an environment where people don't really get you. So this is what this song is about, and secretly it's about wanting to, you know, move and make a life of this. But I feel like a lot of people can relate that they just get stuck in the same patterns every day.
For
so.
sure, yeah.
Stuck behind these state lines, but I would give to be on the outside, where I know we'll be free. I hear the voice of destiny. Take me home, where I won't feel alone. City lights, busy streets, everyone surrounding me, where I feel at peace, it's where I wanna be. Working the 9 to 5, doing what I gotta do to put in my time. I can't wait to be done and start doing what I love. Take me home, where I won't feel alone. City lights, busy streets, everyone surrounding me, where I feel at peace, is where I wanna be. Wanna be doing what I love. No more wrong, no more wrong, no more give up till I'm home, where I won't feel alone. City lights, busy streets, everyone surrounding me. Take me home, where I won't feel alone. City lights, busy streets, everyone surrounding me, where I feel at peace, where I feel like I'm me, it's where I wanna be.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it all
Doing it all and
just to do something that they love.
mm-hmm.
For sure. So you have an album.
Mm-hmm.
Is that on any of your music?
It's on everything.
It's on everything.
It's on everything you can
Okay,
think of.
guys.
It's just called Brianna Fletcher EP.
Okay.
It has 3 of the songs: "Love Right Back," "Free," and "Mr. Heartbreak."
Okay. That you
So-
did tonight.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys go find Brianna on iTunes, etc., etc. Brianna Fletcher.
I think the whole iTunes thing is like funny because I've had music out for years and I've had so many people buy it, and then you get like a PayPal like invoice
I
and
know,
it's like
yeah.
$4 and you're like,
Or when you
Yeah.
get the invoices from people streaming your music on Spotify and it's like 22 cents.
and you're like,
And it shows how many plays it was, and I was like, really? I made 22 cents on 400 something.
The music industry has changed. That's just not where the money's at now. Yeah.
Well, do you have plans for something new?
So, funny story. The song that I sang that Zach and I danced to at the wedding, a music video will be coming out for that next month.
Oh, cool.
So, heads up, look out for that. It'll be really lovey and sappy, but it's cute.
Bring it on. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all go follow Brianna. I'm gonna tag everybody on here, send and have links to all their music so you guys can go find them and listen and support some good local music.
Yay.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Chris?
All right, let's go. This was also from a long time ago.
Sentir tu respiración, por mi piel sentir tu boca y que entra a mi corazón, escuchar tu canto eterno, dibujar tu silueta por dentro, eres mi agua en puro desierto. Es que me estoy muriendo por dentro sin verte, sin verte. Se me estoy llorando mis penas, llorando mil penas, cargando cadenas por ti y tu vicio maldito infierno, infierno que no lo soporto. Mi vida perdido, he perdido. Ya sé que estás muy lejos de mí. Esta noche no podré dormir, bailando, cantando mil glorias en el patio de nuestra memoria. Me ahogo en tu risa profunda, me pierdo en tu piel desnuda. Recuerdos, recuerdos que matan, y es que no estoy muriendo por dentro sin verte, sin verte. Estoy llorando mis penas, llorando mil penas, cargando cadenas por ti y tu vicio maldito infierno, infierno que no lo soporto. Mi vida perdido, perdido, perdido. Y es que estoy muriendo por dentro, muriendo por dentro. Es que estoy llorando mis penas, llorando mil penas, cargando cadenas por ti y tu vicio maldito infierno, infierno que no lo soporto. Mi vida perdido, he perdido.
That's awesome. You sing and play with such emotion. Like, you're so emotive. I want to know, what was that song about? Can you?
Oh, so that was that's an interesting song because it's like we're talking about, these songs take different meaning, but this was I think I wrote this one when I was 19 again, sort of a breakup song, classic, and then but it redefined itself like maybe 2 or 3 years later, and it adapted to it. It adapted to itself in a different situation, but I felt it fit more in the following situation. So I feel like I sort of preemptively wrote it for something down the line.
Mm-hmm.
With the, I mean, of course, a sort of a similar impetu, but much lighter in the beginning.
That's cool. You're making me want to go back and pick up my Spanish textbooks and.
I know. I was like, I don't know what he said, but it sounded great.
I know. Yeah, for sure. My grandmother would be like, "Oh, you're gonna pick up." Yeah, she would be pumped if I did that. I always wanted to have a 2-year-old daughter, and I always said I really need to like get better about, just remembering just basic Spanish so that I can teach her. And then she's almost 3, and I just haven't. And
It's still a good time.
yeah, I know. I should.
She just got introduced to one language.
It's true. Yeah. What's another?
Exactly. No, they have a better chance of picking it up than we do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very cool. Thanks for sharing.
But do you see why I had to move away from him? He's so passionate, he's going to bust my guitar up. They're cousins, but they're not kissing cousins. All right. I'm off my comedy stage. Give me a second, guys. That beat is just...
You're fine. Well, thank you guys for listening who have been tuning in. It's been a great night. I'm super excited about how tonight went. So we've got another show on the 19th, so make sure you tune in. Go follow us. Click the links. I'll post links for Brianna and Chris and Dunashay tonight, so you guys can go follow them. But tune in next time on the show here, DentonRadio.com, Facebook, etc., YouTube. And we got a whole new group of songwriters on the 19th. So Dunashay, wrapping it up.
So yeah, this is just a song that I would say is just about wanting to meet somebody, like I was saying earlier, what you might say. Well, I just wanted to know what was going on with you. I noticed your style, it's got me quite beguiled now. So tell me the truth, 'cause I don't play those games. That look that's in your eyes are telling me you feel the same. Slowly but surely you crept into my view. I just couldn't take my eyes off of you. No, but suddenly I'm walking and there's no turning back. Please forgive me, but I have to ask. I just wanted to know what was going on with you. I noticed your style, it's got me quite beguiled now. So tell me the truth, 'cause I don't play those games. That look that's in your eyes are telling me you feel the same. Oh, I know it's crazy, out of character indeed. You just flow to a different melody. Yeah, but I tried so hard just to keep it to myself. Now that it is time, I'm hoping it will tell. Oh, I just wanted to know what was going on with you. I noticed your style, it's got me quite beguiled. So won't you tell me the truth, 'cause I don't play those games. You know that look that's in your eyes are telling me you feel the same. And I know it feels good when you play hard to get. But there's nothing to lose but these thoughts in my head. You don't have to worry, I'll treat you the best that you've ever been treated. But that is unless your eyes are misleading, your smile is deceiving. 'Cause it's got me believing that you feel the same way too. So won't you just tell me if that look don't tell the truth, the truth, the truth. So won't you come on over and let me show you how I treat you, how I hold you when we get older. You know I'll still be by your side. It's something about the way in the look in your eyes, it's got me feeling kind of a guy. So won't you come a little closer? I don't want to treat you bad, I just want to know you. I just wanted to know what was going on with you.
I noticed her style. It scared me quite, but girl, so won't you tell me the truth, cause I don't play those games. You know that look that's in your eyes are telling me you feel the same. So won't you just tell me if those eyes are playing games, cause it's a shame. Cause I'm telling you that I don't play those games. Those games. Those games.
Very good. Well, thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you for
hanging
having
out
us.
with me and playing some music and talking, and it was fun. It was really
fun.
great.
Quality time.
Yeah, it was great. And for sharing about all kinds of stuff. Brianna's nonprofit.
Yeah.
Chris deadlifts more. That's a lot of weight. I just can't even imagine. And Pastor Dunashay over here. Inspirational speaker, singer-songwriter. Just doing a great job. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Jennifer Holm. This has been Song and Story. And tonight with me was Brianna Fletcher. I keep wanting to say her married name. I hesitate every time.
If you could say it, it's my name.
Brianna Fletcher Halverson. Chris Caruvana. And Dunashay Thomas. It's been a great night. Thank you guys so much. Tune in on October 19th for our next show. And we'll see you then. Have a great night.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicOfDenton.com.